pretty windy right when we were loading our gear. Then as soon as all ready to go, no wind.
So we pulled for how many hours? About 8, 10?
It was 10 hours.
I never thought I'd pull a boat across Georgia Strait. I did it twice, man. And it's really strange to figure out the things you can do when you really have to. It's a sense of belonging that you get from Sea Cadets. Brotherhood, people all around you working together to make themselves better than they were before, improve themselves. And it's teamwork, and it's a real good thing to get into.
Well, we try to get up at, I would say, 5:45, because we have to be out on the parade square at 6 o'clock for PNRT. Getting up in the morning is really hard for a lot of guys.
Some people don't understand that you have to wear gray socks while wearing your uniform, and that 12 people out of 24 didn't have gray socks on, and the chief said that since we don't cooperate together, we have to do 3 more trips. And I just finished doing 3 trips. You have to attend 75% of the training parades to even be considered an applicant for camp, and then you have to be suitably fit. And most of the cadets in our corps are suitably fit, and they meet the standards and everything set by all the camps in order to go there. The food's pretty good. I heard a lot of stories before I came to camp about bad food, but it's not as bad as everybody said it was.
There's no such thing as a kitchen. That's a galley. And there's no such thing as a dining room. That's a mess. There's no such thing as a garbage can. It's a gash can. There's no such thing as garbage. It's called gash. It's all ship orientated. So you get used to the idea and think like you're on a ship.
Out there! Out! Out, Brennan! Out!
In the beginning, it seems incredibly rough. When you're an ordinary cadet and an able cadet, you're, the bottom of the totem pole.
They'd at least make a payoff for first class. I wouldn't want to be a chief, though, because even though you're a nice guy when you're a chief, you still get racked on a lot, because, oh, this guy's making me do this, this guy's making me do that. It lays a lot of work on you, so I don't think I'd like to get chief. Just nice high rank, but not too high. You know what I mean?
Well, a lot of people think that it's all gun-ho and marching around, but it's not, because we learn things here in the courses that we could use in later life. I learned how to build a boat and how to sail it. I never knew that before.
And they're all good courses because they all teach you different lessons. And people, certain things in certain courses are challenging. Certain people, and they usually beat that challenger and make it and overcome it.
Right over left.
Well, I enjoy teaching cadets because it's the joy of seeing them learn, and I really said to myself, oh really, this is good. I like to do this more and more.
I got 26. 22?
We also go on navigation phase, which we go on a ship. And on board that ship, we're required to do the duties of the navigator so we can safely guide the ship.
Starboard 10.
Starboard 10. Starboard 10. And a starboard wheel on. And a starboard wheel on, sir.
Very good. Midships.
Also, when we're back on land, we do navigation, which teaches us how to safely go from one spot to another using charts, compasses, so that we can read the tides and know how high the water is, and also know what the currents are.
Right, port wheel on, sir.
Midships, steer 160.
Port 160.
Very good. Port 5.
Port 5.
You just gotta know what you're doing, try hard, set a good example.
Sometimes you're meant to have fun, and sometimes you're meant to have a kind of a rough time. But the reason why they give you the rough time is to teach you something.
Come on, move it. Watch your back. Move it. Pull them out. Keep your eyes down. Come on, let's go. Go. Pull them out. Keep down.
Just great, and they're competing against each other and trying to strive to be number one.
We're out there competing, but it's a teamwork and cooperation that gets you through it. You end up feeling like you're number one just because you made it.
One thing I really liked about it is, even though everybody was getting really tired, we still kept up, a lot of spirit and everything, because I thought we really worked as a team.
Stand at ease by numbers. Squad. Hood.
It's pretty fun watching people just learning drill together and getting it right. And the more I got to teach, the more they learned and kept on going from there, and I really liked it.
Here's lights up. You're told to load. You put the magazine in.
You have to take it seriously, though.
Safety days on until the order to fire is given.
You can have all the fun you want, but you've still got to have that extra cautionary measures. Take all those to make sure nobody gets hurt.
Generally, just kind of put it up, it's really fine. Make sure you leave your fingers intact.
They teach you how to cook, but then they bring along a lot of other things. Like they try and bring out your leadership abilities and try and teach you to get along good with others.
Now, jetty jumping now.
Yeah.
Everybody, and I'll see you. Don't forget to come back after jetty.
They take you up out on the jetty, and they say jump, and there's a certain position you have to be in, certain things you have to do once you hit the water, and it was pretty different. It was an interesting experience because I've never done that before.
I love sailing, and